think it's live. Yay! So I'm getting a late start on this, but it's my 14th YouTube anniversary today. Yay! I wanted to do something. I didn't have any videos because I've been doing other things. But I wanted to make some sort of like Fairy Fox's picture illustration thing and chat with you guys. Oops. Put that back. As always, my cat is here to make the stream more interesting. And if you guys have any suggestions for the Fairy Fox's picture, I am open to them. Within reason. I'm just gonna get some kind of background in here. And 14 years. I am an old fart. By internet standards, anyway. When I first made this channel, it was like I had never heard of YouTube before, and my friend was like, "Hey, you should get an account on YouTube." And that was that. Let's just save that just in case. Changeling, you made it! Welcome! Alright guys, so what are we gonna draw here? I mean, it's 14 years. So we could put giant 14 in the middle. Let's just get that out of the way. So when did you guys find my channel? Like, I mean, I think most of my viewers are actually the same age as I am, or a little younger. So, you guys probably. Hi, Marmalade. Hi, listener. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to start this late, but I was working on my extra page, and it just kept getting later and later. Like, oh, the day's almost over. I should stream. And I don't like the 14 in the middle. We'll keep that aside for something later. I kind of want something more cool. Let's get Zoe. If I can remember how to draw today. I've been drawing all day. You'd think I would have learned by now. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Ethan. It's been 14, 15 years. You've been here from the early days. Back when I was uploading Sticky the Stickman videos. Listener, how are you awake? Marmalade, you got me in 2012? Ah, so you're like the Silver Age? I don't know what people call that era, but thank you for joining on then. I'm sorry, I sort of like disappeared after that. Into the mist. I have a habit of doing that. I am thankful for all of you guys though. I feel like I'm like, oh, nobody will come back if I upload something now after all this time, and then you guys still come back. I'm like, whoa, awesome people. I feel like the mid 2000s when I first started were my most active years. Like I tried to make a video every day of some sort if I had the time and the energy for it. I should get back into that. That was kind of fun. Like I would one of my last beautiful videos, shall we say, is Sonic Phantom of the Opera or something. And I just like woke up at 2 a.m. literally. And I was like, I need to make a video. And I snuck downstairs. I wasn't supposed to be on the computer. I snuck downstairs and I got on the computer. And my mom came down at like 8 a.m. And I'm like, it's rendering. Half crazed. Oh, that's what I used to do. I still make something every day, but I don't make a video every day. Making a video every day is a little bigger of a job, especially since I hold myself to a little higher of a standard now. Back then it was like, yeah, I you know, stop motioned 5 seconds of Webkinz. Good to go. I've been a little beside myself without my extra sketchbooks. For those of you who don't know, I finished my graphic novel series Extra not too long ago, and I carried all these sketchbooks with me all the time, and I drew in them every day at least. I tried to. And that was for 10 years-ish. A little less than 10 years. And now that it's done, I'm getting twitchy. I need my sketchbook. I opened a new one yesterday, a new sketchbook. Which new sketchbook smell is the best. And I just stared at the blank page and I'm like, oh, if I'm not gonna draw extra, I have to think of something new. And I'm like, I can't think of anything right now. Just a blank. I have a couple ideas bouncing around in there, but I have to have a really good idea, you know, to actually put effort into it. Hi, Julian. You remember my Webkinz videos? Oh, did I help you? I'm glad I could help. I don't actually remember that, but I'm glad I was helpful in the past. I'm sure I would remember if I had more details, but I'm not gonna ask them on stream. Sometimes my brain's like, let's clear this out, and sometimes it clears out important items, which I'm not a fan of. Oh man, have you ever just like completely forgotten somebody and they totally know who you are, and you're like who are you again? But you can't ask that because they're already being so buddy buddy. It's only happened to me like twice. I feel that. I remember you, Jillian, but I don't remember your Yahoo. Tempe, what are you doing? Both my cats are here because, 40 minutes to when they get fed, so they start staring me down. And Tempe likes to try and dig a hole through this like paper I have on the floor, and I should really just move it, but every day she's been coming over to dig the paper. Tempe, that's kind of annoying. Oh. I don't know what she's trying to do. I'm gonna have Zoe's tail coming out here. Doo doo. Oh, we just do like a Zoe and a Mark. I think that might be acceptable. I should have probably picked a cooler pose, but we're already this far into this one. That's what you get when you stream late. To the family reunion. Yeah, when I got married, all these people at my husband's family knew exactly who I was, and I had met them once at our wedding. You know, like I can't. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you like me. Except for John's grandparents, they didn't remember who I was until like the third visit, but that's okay. They had like 13 grandchildren and their spouses to remember. You made your YouTube account to comment on my video. Thank you, listener. I appreciate it. I have like every comment that I get sent to my email. And so, because I just want to like treasure them forever. And then when I'm having a really bad day, I'll go back through and read comments on videos. Most of them are very nice. I get the occasional occasional hate comment. You know, people pointing out something embarrassing about a video that I didn't intend. Those used to bother me more than they do now. Now I think they're kind of funny. Yes. Hate, my arch nemesis. I should like try to compile all the hate mail I've ever gotten. I haven't got very much, you know, to be honest, because people just move on if they don't like something these days most of the time. Fair talk about hate mail and I always get nice comments. I'm just really thankful that I have you guys, because you guys are relatively non-crazy compared to, you know, most YouTube audiences. When you guys are still crazy, but in like a good way. You're like stay up all hours of the night crazy. And like draw beautiful photorealistic animal crazy. Using your grandma's email to post comments. You know, I posted so many, like every single interaction I had online prior to maybe 2014, maybe not quite that long, but I ended every sentence with "nya." Like everything I wrote ends with this. It was like my punctuation, and so I can't go back and read my old stuff because it's too cringy. I also did like oh woes a lot, and I didn't quite go to with the oh woes speak, like replacing R's with W's or anything, but you know, yeah, at the end of a sentence, every sentence is kind of painful. Go back up. You fight the trolls. See, I just let them sit and stew, or I delete them after I enjoy them because I don't want other people to reply to them and start some kind of flame war. I'm glad it comes across as innocent and genuine because it genuinely was. I think like it didn't. I don't know. It just got so ingrained in my habits that I didn't really even notice it after a while. It felt weird to, you know, not end things with "nya." I like when I wrote important emails, I would literally type "nya" out as I normally would, and then I go back and delete all the "nyas." I wonder if any got through, like I missed any. Tempe! Tempe, stop that! Stop digging the paper. Tempe, go somewhere else. Why are you like this? She's like, no, I'm not moving. Hi, Carla! Oh, I'm glad you like the Webkinz stop motion videos. They were very fun to make. Actually, I still want to make stop motion. I'm just like, oh man, it's so much work. I should just like dig out my Webkinz. I still have a few of them. Some of my favorite ones lying around. And make a throwback Webkinz stop motion. You know, I actually tried to play Webkinz in like February before, or no, it was before they closed down Flash. Because I wanted to, you know, enjoy it before I have to deal with whatever they implement for it. If that makes any sense. And Webkinz has changed so much. It's like a sad shell of what it used to be. I played some of the old games and like they were fun, but you know, everything was interspersed with an ad or you know, like upgrade to Webkinz Premium to actually play the game. For Webkinz. The mining game! Oh man, that feeling when you get the Webkinz diamond. It was just like a W with a rainbow texture slapped on it, but oh man, it was like the best feeling if you got it. I'm gonna move Mark's arm here. I'm just trying to draw it up. River, don't knock that off. River. River, stop it. She's not stopping. Hey. Oh, the cats just know when I stream and they're like, let's knock everything off of the windowsill. You still want that crown? I got the crown. I think my dad played Webkinz. Actually, both my parents played Webkinz. My dad got the crown like twice. He was so lucky with the gems. That was the Webkinz was the one platform I got banned from for like 30 days because I was talking about YouTube. They briefly had a chat function where you could, chat with other Webkinz players. And I was, I had just made my YouTube channel and made Fairy Foxes, and I was gonna talk about it, and I kept getting these strange warnings like, you are violating the rules. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I kept going, and it's like, you've been banned for 30 days. Like, oh no, I've never been stopped by the internet police before. This is my rebel days. I know it really freaked me out because I went on the clubhouse a lot and I talked a bunch about YouTube, so they must have had a particularly prickly mod on that night. But I get it, like if I could have been some creepy adult or something talking about my my animated cartoon series. Oh yeah, I was like the checkers champion. I mean, I was probably playing against 8-year-olds, but like if I wanted some cheap, easy Webkinz money, I'd play checkers. Neopets! I lost my Neopets account. Like the the email it was connected to got putted. And I contacted their help desk to no avail. I wonder how old my Neopets account is. Sometimes I type in the pets' names to go check on it and see how they're doing. But when I played Neopets, we had dial-up internet, so we couldn't play very much. I never had more than like 100 Neo points at any given time, and they always ate from the soup kitchen until they were bloated or something. It was like you could feed them, and they were always either starving or bloated in my account, and it was kind of disgusting. It's like, I can't feed you for 3 more days. You'll have to survive on this. My poor Neopets. The edges of her wings, so maybe something like that. And then we could try Mark's other arm. Fairy friends! Happy, thank you. Happy, like, 14 years to you too. You've been here as long as, like, I have. How are you doing? It's been so long. I need to like email you and catch up. I don't even know what's going on with you these days. Oh, River. River, don't meow too much. It's not food time. Oh, cool. You can't noises. Yeah, River's decided it's food time 20 minutes early. Let's see, what should I do with the sword?
Wavy, what are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Marky Zoe.
I think getting ready to duel.
No.
Back to back, take 10 paces.
Take 10 pieces through the air. I think Mark's already lost this one. Let's see. Other things I did today was listen to the last bit of Madame Mayo. I was listening to Redwall, my favorite series ever, which heavily inspired fairy foxes. If you did not know that already. Oh man, I got teary at the end of Madame Mayo. Is the way Brian Jakes ends his stories. It's so beautiful. I aspire to be as, like, even half as great of a storyteller as Brian Jakes. Madame Mayo, when I read it as a child, I don't think I appreciated it as much as I did this time around. Because I don't know, there's a lot of whiny children because Madame Mayo and his pals get kidnapped and sold into slavery basically. And their parents go to rescue them. And some of the children just like whine the whole book. And when I was a kid, I was like, just suck it up, like be heroes. And as an adult, like, okay, I understand. She's like 3. But also, like, there were a lot of themes that I missed the first time, like how, um, you know, fighting isn't like, how should I say this? Some of the woodland creatures were invaded by birds, and so birds took over the Redwall Abbey and were like holding them hostage in the cellars. And instead of fighting them, they help a bird that crash lands in their midst and nurse it back to health, and then the bird fights. And so the moral of the story was like helping people is sometimes better than fighting, I guess. I didn't say that very eloquently, but I thought it was a good moral. Oh man, the battles are so satisfying. Like they had an epic sword fight at the end and just absolutely wrecked the main villain. Well, he was like the big villain. The main villain was like some wimpy fox named Slagar. He got his just desserts too. He ended up dead at the bottom of a well. Good times. I think everybody who was evil died. It's usually the case in Redwall, but sometimes they. Oh no! Some of the birds got let free, but they had to wear like iron collars or something, something like that. You know, I've never watched the animated series, and I don't intend to, even though it's my favorite series ever, just because the writing gives you such a good mental image. I don't want it to be replaced by anything else. But yeah, it gets pretty violent. Redwall, like, people die brutal deaths all the time, which is probably where I got some of my, more intense writing tendencies. I don't go as intense as Redwall. Like I don't do on-screen death usually if I'm gonna do it. But I do like me some good violent plot points. Anybody who's read extra, that's probably as violent as I get in my stories. You recommended that to me once. Maybe once I get through the Redwall books again, I'll give that one a go. I don't remember the show at all. I've seen screenshots of it, and I'm like, nope, that's gonna mess with my mental imagery. Not watching it. Zoe. Zoe has changed so much over the years. I should draw. Maybe I'll like get rid of Mark and just draw like little Zoe over here. Maybe I'll do that instead. Oh, I can do the Mark version too, but I'm kind of leaning towards little Zoe with the stripes. You've never heard of Redwall? Redwall is my all-time favorite book series. Like, you have to read it. That's like not an option not to read it. Have you ever thought of drawing a podcast in the Sonic Adventure style? You know I have. I've just never gotten around to it. Maybe I'll do it tonight if I finish this. That'd be kind of funny. With the massive shoes and pointing like Sonic Adventure poses are like like the legs are going up and then pointing this way and like who knows where else. And massive shoes. It was never in your school libraries. I'm gonna have to have a word with your school libraries. It's quite a large book, so if you're intimidated by page count, you might have scanned past it. Just critiqued childhood. Yeah, see, Sonic Adventure is the one I consider to be the true style too. But when I study the poses, I'm like, what is going on? Because you never really look at them closely. Then you are 12-year-old Christy trying to draw tails, and you look at the tails, and you're like, huh, I'll start with the Sonic X style. Alright, let's try a little Zoe here because I can't resist the urge not to. I'm gonna try and just draw it as close to my old YouTube style as possible. See, that's a good problem to have with books. I mean, unless you're in class, and I suppose you want to listen, but I am also a binge reader. I'm like, oh, I've got half the book left. I can finish it. Your wings blended with the green screen. See, that's when I figured out green screen. In the early days, it was I just used the default MS Paint colors, which is why a lot of them are the colors that they are. Is because I just used that palette of like 16 colors. Although, except for who was it? I had to make a different color for every time. It was very annoying. It's like for certain occasions. I don't quite remember. I think it was their mouths. Like, no, is that the dark red? What was I mixing colors for? I think it was it the inside of Mark's ears? I think it was the inside of Mark's ears. Your nose always hit the top of your muzzle. Should I just give it a chow body or maybe like a little. She had hands most of her small life. power some of the inspiration for the original Fairy Fox design because I thought they would be easier to animate. They weren't much easier to animate. They were easier to draw, I suppose. Let's see that. Let's go get some of that MS Paint teal. Actually, I wonder if I can just like look up. Again, I'm gonna search for the original MS Paint palette. The good old days. MS Paint old. I have to really search that. Why is Google withholding it from me? There it is. I found it. Alright, screen capture that. Drop it in here. Let's go get the original colors. Thank you. We're old. Yes, the stripe design. Chloe? Hi! Welcome to the stream.
Good to be here.
It's been 14 years on YouTube.
My goodness.
How do you feel?
Old.
That's how I feel too. It is Chloe's birthday tomorrow, by the way. She's turning 2 decades.
Like a long pause.
How's your last day as a teenager feeling?
I should go out and party.
That's why you came here, right? To party.
Oh, yeah. Precisely.
Yeah, she just moved and left me forever.
I heard John was making drinks.
Wait, what? I am excited. John makes the best, like, Italian soda stuff. I would share it all with you guys, but...
We're just gonna have to come over and celebrate.
Ah. This is always on 68 opacity. I'm wondering why the colors weren't looking quite right. I know we shared like comics and pictures and home ec. It was great. Okay, I think back to that home ec class a lot because I'm like, why on earth did they teach us to do it that way? Like, I think our teacher was like firmly in the 80s still because she was telling us to like iron our pants a certain way with like a crease down the middle and then I don't know. Yes.
This manga book I ordered came with a $100 wine voucher.
Oh, what? Why?
I know I'm gonna be spending my birthday.
It looks like a scam. You're turning 20, not 21.
I know how I'm spending my birthday.
Chloe.
the back here. It says get 100 off any case of wine priced at 160 or more.
Ah, there's the catch.
You have to pay $60.
Right, we gotta put some stripes on this Zoe here. Not Zoe till there's stripes. You know, it's okay, Vibs, because I think half those pans were damaged in some way, shape, or form. They were battle worn.
Christy, you know what that reminds me of?
But
It reminds me of modern Sonic meeting retro Sonic.
it kind of does.
They're both blue.
They are both blue.
Man, look at the size of this. It's such a wide.
Oh, it's a manga that's like floppier than normal manga and wider, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a graphic novel style.
It's not in color though. It's just a manga but wide. Why would you do this? It's like oddly bendy. Hey, look, it's toast. What? It's like the worst drawn cat I've seen in a long time. I still love it though.
It's going at high speed.
Oh, yeah, but even at high speeds, it's like
I think it's pretty good.
okay. Sorry for insulting your cat. Well, your manga cat.
I'm very excited to read this.
John, did I hear you were making some tasty?
Yes. Happy almost birthday, Chloe.
Why did I open my YouTube account a day before your birthday?
Huh.
Like, I remember what it, like, I guess I didn't think it was anything, like, special back then, so. What manga is it? What manga is it?
Wait, the house husband.
We have a house husband.
I'll probably get the rest of them. I don't even know why I'm testing the waters.
Do you already know you like it?
Well, I have a feeling I will like it based on several factors.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it is so weird holding River after toast. You're a chunk.
You know, she hasn't snuggled me like all day, and you come and she's like, snuggle.
Oh yeah, she hasn't seen me.
Yeah.
I'm her favorite.
Draw Zoe with Chow Zoe, bark with Chow mark. That would be cute. Maybe I'll do that with my other mark line art.
I forgot Cat's got this size.
Yeah, Toast is just a wee little baby right now.
Yeah, it's a little baby man.
Here, let me see if I can get a picture of Toast up for everybody. Can I use the mirror picture you sent?
Oh, sure.
Toast saw his reflection in the mirror for the first time. And where is it?
He was so
There he
shocked.
is. I can't open it.
He just like scrunched.
Whoop. Music started going. Here he is. Baby kitten. He wandered into the garage a week ago and I caught him after much roast beef and trickery. And Chloe decided that she could take him in.
Yeah.
So he's super cute.
He kind of shifts around into like different equally adorable sleeping positions.
Yeah, he's super chill and snuggly.
Yeah.
I've tamed a lot of kittens, and I've never had one be quite so snuggly as Toast.
Like as soon as he realized we gave him food, he was just like, "Alright, I'm moving in."
Yeah. He is so sweet.
Toast loaf.
Oh yeah, the toast loaf. Let me see if we can get that one.
I'll find my phone. I got a really good little picture.
Okay, you should send it to me on Discord.
Okay. If I can get this chompus off my lap.
Yeah, how come cats like you so much, Chloe? I'm
I
jealous.
just understand them.
I understand them too. They just don't want to sit on my lap.
I understand them the right way.
I don't understand them the right way. What does that even mean?
That's between me and the cat. Yeah, look at this.
Aw, thanks for coming, Changeling. I'm sorry you have to go to bed so early. But oh my goodness, River's over there like melting. What the heck? I tried to have her on my... Maybe it's because I trimmed her nails today, but she's like, I don't want to be with you.
She's trying to look like the cat from Seed. Okay, we'll see how the drinks are.
I forget people live in time zones. I do too. I'm actually helping out with my music camp again this year. And they're in Central Time Zone, and I am one of two people in Eastern Time Zone. So they're like, we're all gonna meet at this time. Like, hey, got an extra hour of sleep. We're doing it online this year again. Alright, let's get that 14. Where's the ghost of the 14? Is it? Like, crunch it in. Let's just drop this in Zoe folder. Oh, what happened with her shading and stuff? Fine. Guess you can go with me. Layer 2. We'll just put mark above it. Actually, I still need that. Huh.
Well, that's too bad.
Alright, now I can give him an actual sword since Zoe's not in the way.
No. Christy got messed up.
What you mess up?
The soda water got pushed to the back of the fridge and then it froze and apparently stopped it.
That's okay. Retro still tastes fine. Thank you, honey. Yeah, why are you guys lurking on the Discord? I mean, I guess I lurk on the Discord too. We're just all lurking. I have the extra Discord and the Fairy Fox's Discord, and then yes, I got some progress done today, but case of fairy foxes, it's like, I edited some audio files and I can't really post that to Discord. In the case of extra, it's like, yes, I've uploaded a new page. Now what? Oh, just talk about that's plenty fizzy. It is delicious.
Maybe I'm just used to my face drinks that are like.
Yeah, your ice drinks are very fizzy.
Did you see the pictures I sent you?
Oh, I did not. Let's get more toast pics. Oh, yes, you should. The link is in the description of episode 12 and 13. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see which one's first. Let's just go with this baby loaf. More toast pictures for everybody. Here's the baby loaf. He's so cute. This one is gonna make me cry because it's so cute.
He's trying to keep cool.
Oh. Chloe does have a lot of AC in her upstairs area. And apparently this was Toast's method of dealing with it. Oh, I know how big that fan is too. He's so tiny. Oh my goodness. His little face. Let's see. One more. Let's do this one. Here he is being all snuggly and cute. He's so cute. Kitty. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go crash your house and pet Toast some more. 5 kittens. I have trouble managing 3 kittens. 5 is like overwhelming. Like the kittens start winning at 5.
Oh, you deleted Zoe.
Well, I finished Joey.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I decided to
Oh, cool. Now make another one that's just the oval.
another fairy fox.
No, you have old Zoe and new Zoe.
Yeah.
Now you should have really old Zoe that's just made out of ovals.
The original MS.
She was always pretty much drawn with some effort.
No, she was ovals.
She was ovals, but like only half of her was ovals. Her tail was hand drawn. And her fluff. That is Andre's sword. What am I doing?
Oh, he stole Andre's sword!
I'm just too used to drawing Andre's sword lately.
Help yourself. Please use the.
Is that why you came to eat our cereal?
I invited her.
Oh, also I stole your scrunchie. You can have it back.
Oh, I was wondering. Hope you
I thought that was like the ultimate symbol of sisterhood is taking each other's scrunchies. That's what it was.
5 teddy bear dogs. I forget what cross that is. I used to know.
Oh, is that like a chow something?
I feel like it was like part chow, part poodle, or no. It's some small, like, curly haired
I feel
dog.
like
Like, this guy's living every other guy's dream.
Being a house husband.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Knows what's up.
You know, it gets lonely here without you. Like, loneliness is the greatest enemy of the...
You are not chained inside this house, Chrissy.
Yeah, I left today to go to the post office, and you're like, hi, post office lady, then you leave. It's not like a lot of social interaction there. I also went to the bank, and somehow this lady at the bank remembered me. Like, I go there maybe 3 times a year. She remembers me. I don't know how. I think it's my voice.
It's just a picture of our family to be recognized.
Hi, Dan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, Andrew's my ultimate weapon. You guys go talk about Yakuza with someone else. The teddy bear dog's crowding you under your mom. That sounds like the best way to go to bed. Alright, so old Mark. I have to remember how I drew old Mark. I think I started with his hair. No, he had stripes. He had stripes. He had the triangles. I remember now. It's been 14 years, guys. My mind is growing feeble with age. Impeccable content. Thank you. I try my very hardest. You know, my husband was watching a PewDiePie video today, which he rarely does, but for some reason today he was watching a PewDiePie video, and he was just watching videos. Like, he was watching PewDiePie watch videos. Like, wow, he's got it made. He just videotapes himself watching other videos and makes bank.
He's come so far. He doesn't really
I know, it's lonely at the top, I bet. You don't have to be creative. You don't have to...
just your mere existence.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't make any money from YouTube because YouTube was like, you don't get enough watch hours, so we're, you know, that monetization program you've been a part of for 2 years, well, we're kicking you off of it. And then they're like, oh yeah, now we're gonna put ads on your videos anyway. What? Why? That's okay. I think I made like $20 once when I was monetized. That's alright. YouTube gives and YouTube takes away. Oh my goodness! Tails is a big fat sticker. I was trying to play Sonic Riders like 6 months ago, and I thought of you when I saw the sticker. I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember when we did the Tails show. You made it $3 see with stripes. Did you make the purple one? The one that had much controversy? Because the first fan character I ever got was the fan It was the purple wine with stripes that I put in the caramel dance and then the second fan character I ever got was like a direct copy of that character, and there was much drama between the three of us. I was like trying to mediate between them. Like I was like, I'm flattered that both of you made me a fan character, but one of you has clearly copied the other. Oh, listener, you need to unprivate them or at least, make something. I just make videos now for the fun of it. Although I really want to kick Blender into high gear. And maybe make some 3D short. Or that music video I made a while back, Break Free? There's actually a sequel to that song called Break Free 2. And I was like, wow, I really want to make a music video to this. But the idea I have is all better done in 3D. And now that I know, like, some of Blender, I'm like, maybe I could revisit that idea. I have too many things I want to do. I think that's the problem. Got too many ideas.
So, Kirsty, what are you gonna do for 15 years?
For 15 years? You know, maybe I'll actually like plan a video in advance instead of like the day before or the day of being like, oh, it's my YouTube anniversary.
It's a good round number.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do something special for that. Like a full-on music video like the good old days. Fairy Fox's style. Get everybody playing guitars again and drums. Okay, so I'm having trouble with his feet because he like didn't really have proper feet back in the day. Hi, Juan! Thank you! Thank you for watching my videos! Gojian who farms mushrooms. That sounds fun. Set a calendar alarm? It probably would work. Maybe I will do that. I'll have to start it in like May because my work method is usually like panic about it for a couple of weeks and then actually do it in like 24 hours. So if I give myself the couple panic weeks ahead of time, we'll be good to go. His original sword was way more cartoony. I think it still had the gem in the middle though. I'm gonna quit. Yes, I think, was it you who introduced me to that song? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was. That's why I thought it was for you and Cam. That's your favorite anime. I am honored. Oh, the Phantom of the Opera was your favorite. I think the Phantom of the Opera one is my favorite too. Although I am a little partial to the new one I made last year for Leap Day. I kind of want to actually, maybe that's what I'll do next year is I'll make that one fancy. Because I just did it in animatic form, but I think it would look really cool if I put all the colors and stuff in. By the way, my name's I wish I could replicate that. Okay, I was thinking I could get away with using Xavier's colors because they're very similar to Mark's, but I don't think I will. I will be able to. They're a little too different. Mark has this weird. Okay, I've never been able to properly color pick Mark's color. His main fur color. It's like this weird brown that's like directly between yellow and red in this specific region of the color map, and it's like why are your colors so difficult to pick? They're just brown. But it is not. It is a very specific brown. I'm just gonna steal all Xavier's colors because they're right over here. Except for this one. I think that one's Theo's belt buckle. Good enough for me. Yeah, I want to see if I can finish that up nice. I think Eden video would be really fun to do. I mean, YouTube's immediately gonna be like, "Hey, copyright strike this," but you know what? I do not care right now. It's kind of freeing not to be monetized because you like, well, now I can just use whatever music I want. Oh, I should use my MS Paint colors again. Where'd they go? Where is that brown? I don't see the brown I used for him. I don't think it was this.
It looks so fleshy.
Yeah, I don't think it was that at all. It was definitely some kind of, let's go find MS Paint. Let's see what, I think it was Vista. Like, oh, here. No? I mean, that's like triggering my memories, but
So
the colors aren't right. Is this it? This looks exactly the same, though. I found it, I think. Is this the exact same palette? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Dirty Dir. Maybe I used these two. But I know I didn't. Maybe Mark's spots were the thing I color picked. And this is the Mark color. And no, that doesn't look right either. You know, there's one way to hack around this is to just go screenshot old Mark and paste him in. Fox is one. Here we come. Nope, I get an ad on my own video. How lovely. I mean, there he is. Good old baby Mark. I could actually draw better than this, but I was too eager to make videos. I guess he does look kind of fleshy. Maybe it just did straight up use that color. Well.
He's bald.
He's bald. Chloe, never say that again.
Have the fluff.
Chloe, you're banned. You're banned from this live stream.
I like this lore.
You know, when everything around you is like slightly more neon, it does hide the brightness a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The first color was the right one. Yeah, we're back full circle. Because I know I used the MS Paint colors for him. But I just didn't remember they were quite this color. I was going through some of my very old school notebooks when I was cleaning up our house from the move. And I found many old like fairy fox planning doodles with a lot of, you know, these small versions of them. I haven't found Louie's original picture yet because I invented Louie in a social studies class. Like, I need a third guy fox. I think he was holding a tennis racket. I'm not sure why, but I do remember drawing him with a tennis racket.
Personality is tense.
That's kind of how they all were, though. Like, they had one personality trait at the beginning. Zoe says, wow, I found this on the ground. Mark says, sword. Kai is grumpy. Mimi is she wasn't book at the beginning though. She was just kind of like, I exist.
Don't we all?
Pop star Mimi? Yeah, that's what I started trying to give her personality. Should I make her a pop star? Now she's a conspiracy theorist. I kind of like that. How do you feel about Mimi, Chloe, since you voice her?
She's pretty good. You know, I also have a conspiracy theory.
Oh, you do?
Wait, well, this is work related.
Okay.
So we have vending machines in the break room.
Okay.
And sometimes they get this, like, cryptic text on them.
Okay.
And it just shows
What
up
does it
right
say?
Well, you can't really read it. It looks like a mash between Japanese characters and like Zargon text.
The Zalgo text?
Yes, I'll go. Yeah.
Oh my. That's
This
kind of
happens
creepy.
randomly, and sometimes, completely unprovoked, the vending machines will make a sound that is reminiscent of a mechanical donkey.
What?
So
What is with your vending machine?
my theory is that they're like ready to explode.
Why explode?
Oh, what else are they?
We've programmed in the donkey noises, now get the exploding function online.
All I'm saying is they're pretty sus.
I suppose that's fair. I kind of want to put one of those vending machines into the city scene in Fairfax. Instead of Louis gimmick being dragon related, it just gets really intense with tennis. Every 3/4 moon, he can never fail a serve.
Pretty rad power.
Oh, look out. Tennis players, here comes Louis. 15 love hawks. Fairy Foxes just turns into a sports anime. Oh my goodness. I think one of the first interactions I had with Victoria was we were both in the same gym class, and I think she offhandedly mentioned having taken martial arts once, and me wanting to make a fight scene in Fairy Foxes but not knowing how to. It's like, so teach me everything you know about martial arts like in 5 minutes. Victoria was very nice to me. I think that was for Fairy Fox's episode 2. Oh, speaking of episode 2, I've had this whiteboard for years, and on it is written in very large letters, like a checkbox with like it was like a checklist with 3 items. The top one is Fairy Foxes 2. The second one is like I forget what the second one is, and the third one is in a secret code, which I can only read like 1 word of it, so I don't remember all my code. Ibs is the best. Yes, and I've had this whiteboard, and like, I mean, it's so like I don't have the heart to erase it, but like it's so on there that it's not easily erased either. So it's just kind of this memento. It's in our garage right now. That poor whiteboard. It's a little large for a memento, so I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I'm very sentimental. Fairy Fox, this is so good. Sequel. Why are you guys heating up sparkling water? Like, sparkling water is already pretty gross. It doesn't need to be heated up. Let's check. Marmalade is too strong. Doesn't heating it up like remove the carbonation? Like, how does that work? I thought heating up carbonated beverages is pretty effective at removing the fizz. Marmalade is a fascinating individual. I am not a huge fan of fizzy sensations. Like Pop Rocks, not a good experience. And I like my pop to be like just unflat. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, this pop is no good anymore," I'm usually like, "Give it to me. It's good now." It's just like that light, soft fizz, not the filling your mouth with carbon dioxide. Mm. Yeah, ices are good. I like ices. I guess they are fizzy. I never really thought of them being fizzy, but they are. I guess I'm so preoccupied with the ice. Okay, let's get some highlights on these Oreos. And then there's swords and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Warm apple juice. Am I gonna have to start handing out like 5-minute bans here? This is. Ugh. I like. You know what? Like even warm apple cider is a stretch for me. Like a lot of people like it, but I just like cold beverages. Like hot chocolate and tea are the only ones that get a pass. Like, those are best served warm. What ribs? I guess it is your food time. Shall I feed the catsins? Alright. Hang on, I gotta go drop some food in the cat bowl. I'll be right back. Come on, everyone. Look at food. Food for kitties. Come on. turned. Alright. Shinies on. Not sure what where to add shinies on Mark here. I think he's gonna need one more overlay layer. Get that softer highlight. Here we go. You don't like pizza? Who doesn't like pizza? I guess you, but what led to this set of circumstances? Cheese bread. Cheese bread? You know, I need the tomato sauce. You guys can... I like cheese bread too, don't get me wrong, but... I am a bit of a purist when it comes to pizza, though. I like cheese pizza, and that's about it. Like, occasionally, I'm fine with banana peppers on it. But anything beyond cheese pizza is just a bit much. I'm the person who picks off the pepperonis. You still like tomato products? Ah, I've never met someone who didn't like tomato products. Like, any of them. I guess if you don't like it, you don't like it. Let's get some... I'm looking for a watercolor brush that I can use for the clouds. This one's a little too fuzzy. Maybe some ink. No. Oil paint. Here we go, the fake watercolor. Yeah, that's what I want. So let's just make it an ad layer. And I'm gonna have to think about where I actually want the horizon line. Could have it go this way or that way. I'm kind of liking this way. Okay. And page brush density. Distant clouds. And then a few closer up. Maybe like one big one over here. Yeah, just a big one there. These one's blue. A few indicative cloud heaps. Switch to white. Flush these cloud lumps out of it. Like cheap backgrounds 101 right here. I don't know what they're talking about back there. I'm just catching like every other word or so. Every time I look at a really cool sunset, I'm like, wow, I need to remember all the details of this cloud formation so I can draw it later. And then when I'm actually drawing it later, it's like, I remember nothing. You know, when I'm driving or something, like, wow, I need to remember, like, everything about this particular highway because it's so beautiful. And then when I sit down to draw later, I'm like, why would I want to draw a highway? Hmm. Oh, thank you, Marmalade. My cheap clouds are paying off. I'm gonna add some quick definition to them. Not spending a ton of time on them. I'm gonna rear in all that pretty definition on this back cloud. And I'm just focusing on cloud outlines right here for a second. My brain just shuts down when I start outlining stuff. Alright, there we go. You got me avoiding what's what. Clouds look awesome. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll take it as a compliment. Hi, Chloe. Chloe, what's your quick and dirty cloud method?
Method?
Yeah.
My method is just don't draw anything.
There you have it, folks.
Actually, you know what's even better is to just like grab some clouds off of Google Images.
Oh, so you're one of those artists.
I just
The
don't like
photo
backgrounds.
bashers.
And feel like if I had to draw those, it would end up looking like Simpsons clouds.
There we have it. Chloe cheats at art, everybody. No, that's a totally valid way to do it.
Yeah, I'm just not pleased with the texture that, because I refuse to get brushes, like custom brushes for some reason. Because I'm lazy.
You know, I haven't installed any of the custom brushes I've downloaded because I am also lazy.
Yeah, I don't like the texture that the like brushes it comes with give you. Like none of them are fluffy enough.
I found some that are decent, but yeah, you're right. None of them are.
I don't quite hit the criteria.
No, I think we need some sparkles. This picture is like, I'm not sure what layer I shifted, but I'm sure it's fine. Whenever I draw an illustration, I always have the urge to add sparkles. Oh, hi, XR Overlord. Thanks for coming to the stream. Where do the skyboxes get their resources? Well, they do actually have, you know, like plants and trees up there. Waterfalls are just like eternally replenishing. So they have like their food industry for plants and stuff anyway. All self-sufficient. And I decided that they eat a lot of fish too, so all their meat is primarily fish that is caught by dragons who go down to the actual ocean and get actual fish. Yeah, don't ask too many questions about how their waterfalls never run out. Well, you know, like things like air plants, they could just be like that, but trees. Black raspberry. Is that the best flavor of sparkling water? I missed. A flying fairy fish. I was disappointed when I found that flying fish don't actually fly. I've been lied to. I'll just draw this 14 myself. Guys, what are you doing in there? Just hear sirens. John! 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 John, John! John! What are you doing? Can you watch them elsewhere? Thank you. Add some shinies to this. No self-insert is garbage. Very true. I kind of like it when I see self-inserts now because like, oh, somebody like put themselves in the story. At least from like people who are starting out. I feel like once people are established story artists, then I start being like, why did you put yourself in this particular story? Start questioning it more deeply. They fly under the water like a penguin. Well, I think we have a background for Mark. Oh, I forgot to put in there real life shinies. Here we go. Maybe like some kind of sword. Ching. Should sign it too. I'll add it. Make it official. I don't sign half of my drawings. What? People are putting their signatures in weird spaces these days. I don't really see a weird space right now. I was just dropping in the corner. Oh. I'm always super jealous of the people who can like fit their names into a perfect little box and they have a super cool, neat signature. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Something like that. And they could just stamp it on their drawing wherever and it looks beautiful. Okay. I guess I could figure out a way to make my name squish into a square signature too. Mark. Save that. I shouldn't have made it such a huge canvas. Good, get silly. I want to keep the clouds, but get rid of Mark. I give them their own sparkles. I think it's funny how bad people get about YouTube emoticons. I mean, the YouTube emoticons are very ugly and usually don't properly express whatever emoji people typed. The sheer vitriol that comes when the emojis surface. They're very. I hope YouTube does something about them because, like, nobody wants their emojis. Nobody wants their emoticons turned into these atrocities. I know Discord has really good emojis. Like, there have been very few times I've looked for something and couldn't find it. And Discord, what is going on with her hand still? Hmm, it's not gonna work. Whatever. We'll just roll with it. We'll just fix your hand later. Oh, good night, Kathleen. I hope to talk to you soon. I'll try to email you soon. It's been too long. We need to catch up. Good night. Resource emojis. Do you guys remember those ads in like 2005? Like download hundreds of custom emojis, and they'd all be like horrifyingly realistic. Just like, I wonder how many people they actually, got to click with that. I really wanted to click on the cursor ones. They're like, download thousands of free glittery cursors, and they're all dancing there. Like, I want a glitter cursor. I don't remember if I ever clicked it or not when I was a kid. I probably did. The only virus I remember getting on our computer by something I did directly was I really wanted art software. And back in those days, you couldn't just download GIMP or Krita or anything. You had to suffer. But I found this one software, some like really shady looking website, but it promised like layers and a gradient function, which was a big deal, and I downloaded it. I installed it and it actually worked, but it turned all of our files into like its weird proprietary file. My dad was like, "What did you do?" It took him an afternoon to get it fixed. I wonder if I could get a hold of one of those glitter cursors now. Like, does Windows 10 even like allow you to glitter cursor? your operating system. Oh no. He downloaded thousands of the free stuff. How'd that work out for you? A fake free Minecraft? Oh, I guess that would do it, yeah. If I was... Yeah, I'd probably be lured in with that had Minecraft existed and I not owned it. Alrighty, let's export Zoe here. Look at that, it's after midnight. Happy birthday, Chloe! Happy birthday! My sister's not a teenager anymore. That's so weird. She's my youngest sibling, and now we're all in our 20s. I guess it's my job to drag us to our 30s. Being the eldest. Everybody says happy birthday to you, Chloe. She says thank you. Welcome to being old. Yeah, 20s are the fun time when you realize that everything you've learned up to this point is wrong. She knows it, but she hasn't, like, life learned it yet by, like, completely running out of bowls and plates at the same time. That's when you get truly creative. Alrighty. Oh, my mouse is freezing up here. Maybe I could splat. What was it? Crazy. Fluff of suggested Sonic Adventure Fairy Foxes. Kind of funny, so I'm just gonna splat it up here real quick. We'll bring over our reference. Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, this is like what I grew up with, but this is the most iconic Sonic pose, so we're just gonna wipe that. You know what? I enjoyed my early 20s very, very much. And now that I am in my late 20s, they're different. And it's like, I think things hit you a little different because you're like, oh, I'm in my late 20s. Like, I haven't, done all these things that I wanted to do, but I'm coming to terms with it slowly. I'm actually thankful for the opportunities I've had. And I think it's more about making the most of your opportunities that you have currently than wishing for ones you don't have yet. If that makes any sense at all. No. It's easy to think that, like, you have to do everything before you hit 30. I don't actually know who I'm drawing here. Who are we gonna Sonicify here? Maybe Dragon Louie? Maybe Andre? Should I give them shoes? Who needs shoes? Their limbs look weird without it, though. Cursed images. Okay, there's... Trying to figure out what to do with their tail. I'll just make it like short. Even though tails, longer tails, referencing Sonic to make the pose work. Sacrifices must be made. Alright, all Sonic characters have this bean shape. Like, torso. Alright, so his heel's actually covered up by his hand, which is huge. I've never actually copied this pose directly, so this is gonna be very rough. Especially since I get more tired. The other hand is up here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be another mark. I cannot draw thumbs. What's at bedtime?
Good to see you.
Yes?
John said you might have something for me to take with me.
Yeah, I do. Your scrunchie. And your note cards with hedgehogs on them. They are on our dresser. So there's one of them, yeah. Where's the scrunchie? Oh, you already have it. Oh, I brought it out. What amazing foresight. Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh, you are? Well, thanks for stopping by and happy birthday.
I'll probably be here pretty early tomorrow, so you can have some breakfast before we go.
Oh, that'd be nice. Well, I will see you tomorrow then. Whoop, whoop. We're celebrating Chloe's birthday tomorrow with roller coasters. I do like roller coasters. Alright. Time to commit to a character. I guess we'll go with. We've already drawn Mark, but I really want to put Mark in this pose. is sideways up here. Mark's hair isn't really designed for Sonic. I'll try to Sonicify it. I need to fix his foot down there too. It's too small. We'll fix it later. Sonic turned 30 this year, which kind of snuck up on me because it felt like Generations just came out, but that was like 20-year anniversary or something, right? It was 25. It's hard to get. The Sonic spikes are very key for this design to work. As they add that motion to it. So maybe I could get the same motion with a tail. It's really disturbing drawing them this way. This is very, very cursed. Good way to end a late night stream. Catch up on the chat here. Oh, bleach necklace every day. Is Tato there? How old is Tato now? He's gotta be like ancient. Is he older than all of us? You missed me attempting to Sonic Adventure. Mark. It's not going so well. Shall we say it's going, but I'm not sure that I like where it's going. I never really like noticed how rubber hosey Sonic is, but he's pretty like bendy toy like. Of course, most Sonic characters, at least the hedgehogs. Actually, no, maybe it's just Sonic. No, Sonic and Knuckles have these like eyebrow things, and Shadow, of course. Sonic's other eye is like just visible. Alright. Let's see what I'll just steal colors from this. Let's see what this looks like colored. hands aren't actually different colors. It's not gonna have the same, like, design appeal. YouTube. DA is how has it changed? It's way different now. I wouldn't say it's changed for the better. It's just different. Like, it looks fancier, but like under the hood it's a mess. It has lost a lot of the original community that was there that made it good. I just used that for uploading extra pages, and I had a few wonderful people read it to the end, but a lot of people jumped ship when DA started making weird changes. And now the extra's done. I don't know how much I'll do there. But we have yet to see. I may come crawling back to DeviantArt. Chris raging? No. Where did all the artists go? A lot of them went to Twitter, some went to ArtStation, some just dispersed. Well, hello, River. Yeah, Eclipse is Eclipse. And they're making it better. I'm on the advisory board or whatever, but I feel like my feedback is not taken. I'm like, hey guys, I don't like this. And they're like, shut up. So, okay. Have fun with that. Yeah, Eclipse is here to stay. They keep adding things to it and tweaking it, and it's like not horrible, it's usable. But good luck organizing anything in your gallery. Or customizing anything. Give Mark some keeper swooshies. This is very unsettling to me. There we go. Hope you're happy. Stop warming your sparkling water. Have I heard of Dr. Phil? I've heard of him. I think he has a weird TV show, and that's about the extent I know. I've never watched anything from his show. I've just heard people talk about it. Anyway, I have colored him and finished this. So I think I'm gonna call it a night, and it was wonderful to spend the last hours of my 14th YouTube anniversary with you guys. You guys are the best. Cheer those up quick. Relatively quick. I should have probably done these ones faster. But not too bad overall. 2 hours? 2.5? You'll have to send me all these things later, but thank you so much, guys. I'll try to stream, hopefully, if not this Friday, but like next week. We'll get back into Fairy Foxes. And of course, I'll be streaming extra pages on Twitch. So you can watch Fairy Foxes here on YouTube, and as you all know already. And then, you can read my comic on extra-comic.com. Thank you all for keeping me company. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. It was fun chatting, and I hope you all have a good night. Yeah. Oh yeah, join the Discord. There's a Fairy Foxes one. The link is in the description to episodes 12 and 13. And there's an extra Discord, which I have the link to the Discord on the website. So if you want to just follow one or the other or both, I'm always happy when people join either one. It's fun to talk to you guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Good night.